Hello everyone, this is Dawn. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to another sketch collaboration with members of Erin Jacobson's team. So today we're doing the second sketch over from the annual catalog on page 28. There are some design ideas here and we're working our way through all 8 designs. So now we're on this one. And I'm going to stretch this to a double page scrapbook layout. And this is just a jumping off point for me. So you'll see how I change it up a bit. So the papers that I'm going to use, they're a variety. Some are new. This first one is called Need for Tweed. And then I'm going to bring in some of the Country Woods collection, an old favorite. And then this is also new and it is called Floral Charm. So the tweed and the floral charm will be available beginning July 1st. Okay, so my base is going to be crumb cake, and it's the light side of crumb cake. So we'll go ahead and lay that out and then we'll bring our pictures in. So these pictures were taken several years ago when we lived in Tennessee. My dad and my stepmom came out for a visit and we took them into Nashville, and we did a few things, but the first thing we did was tour the Ryman Auditorium, the iconic stage in downtown Nashville, and got some pictures inside and outside, and I'm going to scrapbook them. So I'm gonna set this up kind of a grid style over on the right page, and then I'm gonna use the sketch on the left page. So this is where I'm changing it up. I'm gonna add some patterned papers underneath the sketch items just to anchor my photos to the page. So I've got some of this Need for Tweed, and I've just cut it just a little bit larger than my grid for my photos. And then I'm going to add in some of this Country Woods. So I'm going to make the Country Woods piece appear to be running all the way across from left to right. So just kind of figuring out where I want the tops of the papers to sit. I'll be fussing with them for a little bit. Eventually I'll get it. So just shifting things around and trying things out right here. So I think that's about right. And then I've cut some 1-inch strips of this other Country Woods paper for border. And it's got some of that pretty pink, petal pink. I'm always confused about what that name is. Petal pink, yes. Okay, so we'll bring our pictures in just to be sure. So I'm going to place these pictures, I'm going to butt them up against each other. I printed them with the white border, but I want them to look like they're sitting on white cardstock. So, and then this is how they're set up in the sketch. Okay, so this is the floral charm paper, and I'm going to create that banner out of this that's in the sketch. So just kind of figuring out how much. I think we're going to go with 1.5 inches. So I'll go ahead and cut this. And then we'll cut that down to 6 inches. And then I'll just dovetail it. Okay, so we'll bring that in. And this circle is from the set that's called Stylish Shapes. They're nesting circles. So I've cut one in the floral charm and one in the Country Woods. Okay. So I've actually got 3 circles on my layout because of the circle that's in the photo. Okay, so I went to my Cricut and went a little crazy and cut a bunch of shapes. So I just went into Cricut Access and looked for a church window, and these are the iconic shapes of the Ryman windows. If you see any kind of any kind of logo or anything about the Ryman, you'll see this shape of the windows when it's referring to the building. So I wanted to work that into my layout. So I cut 4 of them in black cardstock, and they will go across the top of my layout. So I'll have 1 on the left page and then 3 on the right page. And then I imported the logo into Cricut and cut out the font for the Ryman, because it's pretty a distinguishing font, and I wanted to work that in. So I manipulated the logo and put it into Cricut and cut out the letters in black cardstock. So now I need to decide where I want this to be. It could go there. I kind of want to take up the space in this banner, but I can quickly see that the letters are disappearing on that pattern. We'll just let it sit there for a minute. And then I also went to my Cricut and I cut out this Nashville image. And this is actually from an older Close to My Heart Cricut set. So we'll use that, and I cut it in Cajun Craze. And I also found a border that has an open scallop. So I just want the border to go below my photos. So we'll overlap and get those set up right there. Okay, it's coming together. Still, got to do something about that pattern paper. It's not working for me. We'll let it sit for a minute. Okay, so I also cut some images from using the Beautiful Motifs dies, and then a new collection called Label Me Grateful. So I've got some sprigs and florals, and I just cut a whole bunch. Sprigs, I cut in Old Olive and Misty Moonlight, and the florals I cut in Petal Pink, and we're going to tuck a bunch of those under these circles. So just kind of placing them right now, just to see what it looks like. We'll bring in a whole bunch of those, and the circles will anchor all of these florals. I can tell I'm going to be using these 2 die sets quite a lot. They're good basic florals and leaves and sprigs. Okay, let's do something about that banner. All right, so I went back to my stash, my new stash, and this is a new collection that is called Painterly Pears. So I'm using the back of that because there's more of that petal pink, and it's got a pattern on that paper, but it's not a loud pattern, and it's going to let my letters pop. So I'm going to replace this floral piece, but don't worry, I'm still going to use the banner piece. I'm going to just cut it in half and use half the banner on the left page and the other half on the right. So stay tuned here and you'll find out where I'm going to put them. So, okay, I like that much better, much better. Okay. All right, so I'm going to use just a note and these lines. This is also a new set that's going to be available starting July 1st. And I'm just going to use the line stamp, and I'm going to stamp some lines on this other circle so I can do my journaling. So I'm going to stamp in Misty Moonlight, and we'll just get some lines on there because I can never write in a straight line. I need my lines. So we'll go ahead and stamp that out, and then off camera I'll complete my journaling. So we toured the Ryman, and then we went and found a place on Broadway to have lunch. It was a really good barbecue place. And then we went on to the other side of town and toward the Parthenon. Okay, this is where I cut that banner in half. Half of it's going to go over here, and the other half is going to go over on the left page to kind of anchor that circle, get tucked under and fill up that space. And yeah, I really like it there. I want it to use that floral because it's got pretty pink in it, so I want it to work that in somehow. Okay, so we'll start with the clustering of the greenery and florals over here on the right page, and it's a lot of gluing and kind of boring to watch, so we'll start over here and skip ahead. But I really like the way they look there. Okay, so we have them almost finished here. I'm using wet glue with my needle tip glue applicator to get into all those tiny little bits on those pieces. And then I've popped this circle with dimensionals. And this is a little trick for getting those backings off. Just use the point on your pick tool to remove them. So we'll get that down. And I've also backed this circle with an additional circle in white cardstock just to give it a little more strength. Okay, so these are the charming shimmer dots, and they're also a new product that will be available July 1st. And I'm going to scatter a whole bunch of these around. They're in petal pink and in Secret Sea. And I'll just scatter a whole bunch around my floral clusters, and then we'll take some of the Secret Sea ones above my photos to kind of draw your eye around the page. So I'll make a list of all these supplies, and again, a good number of them will be available beginning July 1st on my website. So check that out, and if you'd like to see still pictures of this layout, hop on over to my Facebook page or Instagram account, and you'll be able to see a closer look at this layout. We'll get more of these all scattered around. Lots of fun new pattern papers and collections that are going to soon be available. And make sure you check out the playlist. I'll put a link in the description below. And you'll be able to find all of the other layouts that are done using this pattern that you can find on page 28 of the annual catalog. You'll be able to find the playlist and see all the other videos that various members of Erin Jacobson's team have done in this video hop. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. I'd sure appreciate it. And then you'll be able to find all my videos. And thanks for watching.